For the Chinese person, finding a wife and getting married is a big thing. I feel very emotional and terribly nervous. I couldn't sleep last night.
We were going to have the wedding last year, but we Chinese believe it was an unlucky year. It had no spring. That's why we've chosen now. As the Chinese saying goes, where there is love, there is a way. But for some, it's not all plain sailing. Since it opened up to the West, China has been a country in a hurry, where cars replaced bicycles, fashion outfits replaced mouse suits, and the pursuit of romance replaced party loyalty. In the new China, the idea of romantic love is changing fast. The 8-Minute Club in Beijing is the country's first online speed dating organizer, catering for 20 to 30-year-old white collars who are cash rich and time poor.
You have 10 to 12 pairs. All the girls stay where they are, and the guys have a list of numbers. You go and talk to each girl by their number and chat for 8 minutes. The bell rings when the time is up, and you move to the next person.
Originated in the US, the idea of 8-minute speed dating was brought to China a few years ago. Despite its Western birth, such a name goes down well with the Chinese, as 8 happens to be China's favorite number, sounding close to the word prosperity.
We
charge $15. At each event, you get to meet 8 people, so you are spending just over $1 on each person. If you take the girl out on your own, you have to buy her dinner. That will cost more than $10. So ours is a very economic way of dating. In 2 hours, you meet so many people. It's very efficient.
I have a great need to communicate with others. I love chatting, so this 8-minute thing is just what I need. I get to meet more than 10 different girls at a time, and I can show off the best of me. When they all choose me, it feels great.
There are more single women out there in big cities than single men, particularly in foreign corporations in Beijing. I've heard people say that those girls cry in their rooms because they can't find a partner. They're too busy and under too much pressure. They don't have time to go out.
Where are the men?
I think they must be farming in the countryside.
Today, China's love affair with the computer has gone beyond 8 minutes. As the world's second largest internet nation, online chatting and mobile phone texting are popular ways for strangers to meet and fall in love. Digital love. Beyond China's modern surface, not everyone in China finds love on the internet. Ai Hui, a 32-year-old cameraman, is marrying his girlfriend Yi Hui, a 27-year-old teacher. Like many others, they were introduced by a mutual friend. Although it wasn't love at first sight, shared traditional values played a big part in bringing them together.
Our idea of love is different from that of our parents' generation. We have more romantic ways to express our love, but what remains unchanged is our respect for traditions. She possesses the traditional virtue of a Chinese woman. She's a very innocent girl, just like a sheet of white paper, pure and faultless. She touches me.
While for some, romance blossoms naturally, for others, true love is an art which needs to be taught and learnt by all Chinese. Du Shengxiang, a 40-year-old ex-salesman, sees himself as China's first teacher of love. He has just opened a new training centre in Beijing, where he runs weekly classes on the theory of romance. Before that, he had sold a long list of products.
Iron and steel, software, garments, and training. So many. Now I'm selling myself. I'm selling my ideas. I'm an educator. I'm a teacher. That sells my ideas.
To Du Shengxiang, known as Teacher Du, China's new social problems mean a new business opportunity.
The economy growing fast brings about a lot of change in our life, including love. But Chinese people don't get, are not getting preparation for that change. First, they don't know what deep feeling is. Then, they don't know how to express. A man is afraid of expressing their love to a lady. They think, oh, if I must have a lot of money, I should have a PhD degree, I should have a housing, big housing, apartment, then I can express my love.
At the School of Love, Teacher Du's weekend class is starting in a usual jovial mood. He loves cracking jokes, but making serious points at the same time.
This is The Art of Loving by Eric Fromm. I want you to learn. E. Fromm. This is from America. You go and read up. Jinan, next time you should talk to a girl about this. Say to her, I've been learning the art of love. If you think the idea is absurd, then let me tell you what love is. You bombard her with theories until she feels dizzy. Then she'll fall for you, instead of going out with a fool who's got a house and a car. She wants to be with someone who truly understands love.
Du's students are young and bright, but they find it difficult to express their emotions freely.
Is love simply a feeling? For example, if I have feelings for a boy who's not a good character, who I know I shouldn't fall for, is this love?
Asians are quite reserved. Westerners are more straightforward. We rely on suggestions, and we guess what the other person wants. It's never direct, for men or women. Teacher Du makes us more open. Being reserved is so tiring.
Teacher Du's outgoing character has been a great influence on his students.
We need to learn to share our feelings. It's psychologically important. A lot of people just don't know how to do that. Yesterday I gave a talk at Beijing Normal University, as you all know. A student said to me, why do I have to express my feelings? Keeping it to myself won't kill me. To be honest, I think that's very sad.
Beyond the cultural reasons for his students' communication problems, Teacher Du sees a deeper truth about a rapidly changing society.
I think most people don't believe each other deeply with the development of the Chinese economy. That's the key point.
China's economic success has made a lot of people rich, But love can still be the hardest word to say.